Good evening, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank Vivek Bole sir for giving us an opportunity to present ourselves at this forum. I'm Vikrant and I represent Kukreja Infrastructures, and we are supposed to be the leading developers in Central India. At least that's what everyone tells us. Uh, our feather in cap has been the tallest building in Central India. Of course, what we do is a daily affair in Mumbai, but we are very proud of the buildings that we do, and looking and coming here is a big motivation so that we start delivering even better. So okay, so this is just a small introduction. We are basically trend setting. Every new trend in Nagpur or Central India starts with us. We were the first to go above 25 stories, and we have over 4 million square foot under development and 700 plus delighted families. I would like to stress upon the fact that our customers are delighted and not merely satisfied. Uh, these are a couple of the buildings which we have done. This was of course done with Bole sir. Actual perspectives and the actual buildings that have been delivered. This is the tallest tower in Central India. Uh, these are a couple of other projects, the 22 storage projects. The one is a 32 storage, and this is a first township project. Now, basically, what I wanted to show is that most of our projects, if you see, are on plot sizes less than an acre. It's 20,000, 25,000 square foot of plotting spaces. So, and why we were compelled to go into high rises is obviously that people more expert than me have explained it out here. The scarcity of land with the recent regulations being revised, we are getting more and more FSIs. We need to consume them. So the natural evolution is that we go in for high rises, and like all B town cities, we aspire to be like all the metros, and now people want to go and stay in high rises. पहले बंगलो ओन करना चाहता था बंदा, नागपुर में पेंट हाउस ओन करना चाहता है. सो अब हम उस कल्चर की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं. Now, why social spaces? I think Sir has already elaborated before me the importance of social spaces, and most of the pointers are going to be common. We believe in community building even today. As long as there is a community where you can look forward to support, it will lead to having a very good mental health, the which automatically enhances the quality of your life. There's a sense of belonging. You stay with your neighbors, you interact with them on a daily, weekly, fortnightly basis, so you get a sense of belonging. I think sense of belonging का सबसे अच्छा एग्जाम्पल है जो बॉम्बे की सोसाइटीज़ में गणेश उत्सव का सेलिब्रेशन होता है. वो 10 days एवरीबडी कम्स डाउन, भले एक छोटा क्लब हाउस हो या एक बड़ा लॉन हो किसी सोसाइटी में, so this kind of events, though, they give you a sense of belonging to your society, to your building where you stay. Health awareness. By very nature, most of the human beings are lazy. So, अगर हमने कोई facilities create करी हैं, swimming pool, gyms, तो people tend to go use them and be aware. Increased safety and security. If you meet your neighbor on a daily basis, if you meet the person who's staying in a building on a daily basis, you will be concerned if he doesn't come down for 2 or 3 days. So there's that safety net and extended family that comes into play. Sense of ownership gets developed. Somebody uses a gym on a daily basis, he'll automatically see to it that those facilities are maintained. As someone mentioned here that we create social spaces, but what about maintaining them later? So automatically the sense of ownership gets translated if it's a decent social space. Support systems are there. And most important, it's good for nuclear family, like a husband, wife working, and they get very limited space. So, बच्चा कहाँ जाएगा दिन भर if both the parents are working. So, if there are natural playgrounds available, good spaces available, it's good for them. Environmental benefits, obviously greenery is never done wrong for anyone, which in turn increases the overall well-being. Now, what are the challenges if you want to create social spaces in high rises? Our particular presentation refers to a place, where we have a single building development and not a cluster development. So we have a lot of structural requirements. We have a lot of MEP services requirements and a lot of space constraints. So challenges तो काफ़ी सारे हैं, and we have expert planners who can navigate us through those challenges. But what is it that we as developer need to do? So we have to be very clear that we have to have a vision for providing community living. This has to be inbuilt into the design brief. As the gentleman before me was stating that the team sit, brainstorm, and try and work out the best and optimized use of spaces. So whenever we design any building, our thing is that we just don't want to build a house. We want to build a community experience, and we want to have a building where people are delighted to be a part of that community. Uh, this are a couple of our photographs. We usually provide those theaters and lobbies everywhere. Our special focus has always been on providing gyms and game rooms in all our projects. Basically, your gyms, your game rooms, this work as a focal point for everyone to come and accumulate there, exchange thoughts, laugh a bit, so your stress levels come down. Just a couple of our projects. We are proud to say that these are actual photographs of what we have been delivering. Uh, Bhole sir's projects. We are trying to live what he envisions. And ultimately, see, man is a social animal that has been formed to please in society. You can never stay alone. You do need partnership. You do need human interaction. Even when we interact or when we see on the mobiles, what is it that we are doing? We are chatting with somebody. So instead of that, it is much better that if you get a social space where you can interact with your friends, you can hang out with your colleagues, you can hang out with your other neighbors. It's gonna be a overall well-being experience for everyone. Now that's what our future, that's what our strategy has been, that is what our vision has been, and we try to live with that. And with this, I would conclude my presentation, and thank you everyone for a patient hearing on the same. Thank you, sir.